We're now in, we're in week 3 of Donald Trump's not a war to end all wars. The military has done everything he's asked of them. They're very good at their jobs, but there's a limit to air power. So after 17 days, the Strait of Hormuz remains blocked, which brings us to tonight's edition of Hormuz News You Can Use. Nothing can get throughs. When will it end? No clues. With the Strait blocked, oil prices have risen more than 40% since the start of the war. And in the U.S., gasoline prices have jumped more than 65 cents per gallon.
Gas prices up 65 cents per gallon in 3 weeks. That's not a slow creep, that's a spike. And it's not stopping because the Strait of Hormuz is still blocked with no end date and no exit plan. Think about what 65 cents per gallon actually means for a regular American. If you fill up twice a week, that's an extra $100 a month coming directly out of your pocket. Not out of Trump's pocket, not out of Pete Hegseth's pocket, yours. And this is week 3. People who are going to feel this are the exact people who were promised their lives would get cheaper.
The decency did not last long because Trump later told reporters that he may order more strikes on Carg Island just for fun. Well, sure. I mean, in the famous words of J. Robert Oppenheimer, now I am become death. Whee! On Friday, Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth told us there's no problem with Iran blocking the Strait of Hormuz, except for one problem.
The only thing prohibiting transit in the straits right now is Iran shooting at shipping. It is open for transit should Iran not do that.
Yes, that is ironclad logic. Good news, Miss Nichols. Your husband's surgery went perfectly. He should be ready to take home as soon as he's done at the crematorium. Trump turns all of our allies against us, and now he's begging their help. It's like that classic children's book, The Boy Who Cried You Everybody, then kicked a wolf. The president was eager to claim that several countries have committed to helping secure the strait, but declined to name any of them. So many countries are helping. Nambia, Karkalarka, East Prombula, both Hakuna and the Democratic Republic of Matata.
He told reporters he might order more strikes just for fun, not for strategic reasons, not because intelligence indicated a new threat, for fun. This is a man with access to the most powerful military in human history describing potential military action the way a teenager describes blowing up a mailbox. And the scary part isn't that he said it. The scary part is that nobody around him stood up and you said you cannot say that because at this point nobody does. Hegseth said the strait is open for transit as long as Iran stops shooting at ships. That is genuinely one of the most insane things a defense secretary has ever said publicly. It's like saying the highway is completely safe as long as nobody drives into you. The strait is not open. Ships cannot pass. Insurance companies have stopped covering vessels in area. Global shipping routes are being rerouted around Africa, adding weeks and billions to supply chains. And the man in charge of Pentagon is on the television and telling you everything is fine.
We have these countries. Japan gets 95% of its from the straits, the Hormuz Straits. And it always bothered me that we're protecting and we don't need them. We didn't need them before we started dig we must. Dig me must. That's the Trump policy of lots of oil.
Is it dig we must or brain be broke? But of course, I don't know. I'd like to know, but we don't know. But of course, everything Trump says has to be right. So get ready for his updated slogans. dig we must, build the walk, and mork America Mindy again.
He spent 4 years insulting every ally America had, called NATO obsolete, mocked world leaders by name, pulled out of international agreements, burned every diplomatic bridge he could find. And now, 3 weeks into a war, he started alone with no coalition and no international support. He's on social media asking those same allies to send ships. And he won't even name which countries even said yes, because none of them did. He's completely alone on the world stage, and the people around him are too scared to tell him.
I've spoken to a certain president, who I like, actually, a past president, former president. He said, I wish I did it. I wish I did, but they didn't do it. I'm doing it, yeah.
Which president?
I can't tell you that.
I can't. No, I can't. I can't tell you. I can't tell you, but he's very real. He's as real as this table. His name is President Table. President Kakalaka Table.
What is happening right now? A former president told him he wishes he had started this war, but Trump won't say who, won't give a name. Just trust me, it happened. A very real former that exists told me that I'm doing great. That is a lie for sure. That didn't happen. If it, that he would probably release a video of their talking on phone or something like that. This is a man asking you to support a war that has killed Americans, spiked your gas prices, and blocked global shipping lines. And his evidence that he made call, his anonymous compliment from a mystery president that he refuses to name, and also supports the Trump. That's weird, right? Because it didn't happen. That's not leadership. That's not a good thing, even you are saying this because you think it's good, but it's not. That's a middle schooler making up a girlfriend from Canada. Some of you are watching, most of you actually, are older than me. You are our elders. We love you, and I know that you guys know more than us, and you've been a lot worse than this, but we don't have to live it again, right? So it's just so sad that we are in a situation that America is in right now. She showed up to answer questions, but refused to be under oath. Let me say that again. She was willing to talk, just not willing to be held legally accountable for what she said. I'm just laughing because it's just so funny. And the chairman of that committee that spent full 2 years investigating Hunter Biden and his laptop thinks that's completely fine. The same people who demanded transparency from a private citizen won't put the Attorney General of the United States under oath. And if she ignores the stop bone, the only people who can prosecute her for contempt are the people she works with. She is completely untouchable, and she knows it. If you like my videos, please just subscribe to my channel and comment down below. Thank you so much.